What is going on right now? What is really happening? I'll tell you what's going on right now. It is Ezekiel 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39 Bible prophecy playing out right now before our face. Who are all these men in Africa who's saying, you know what? We've had enough. We don't want any more. And how does this relate to Bible prophecy? Well, I'm going to tell you. When you go into the Wikipedia, you learn that Ham, according to the Table of Nations in the book of Genesis, was the second son of Noah and the father of Cush, Mithram, Put, and also the father of Canaan. And so these nations that you see right now are prophesied in the book of Ezekiel to do what? Go with Gog, Magog, and Moab, Russia, Iran, China, and the Persians. And when this happens, guess what, folks? The whole world dynamics is going to change. And all of this is getting ready to happen in just a little bit. How do you know? Well, the river Euphrates is dry. The four angels are released. And guess what, folks? There's a lot of death coming on this earth. And right now, we see right now that these so-called Hamites are saying, you know what? We've had enough and we don't want any more. We're not taking it anymore. So I want to go ahead and read something for you. I'm going to go ahead and read Ezekiel and show you who are these people who are supposed to come in and join Gog, which we know is Russia. And also they call them in the scripture Rush or Rosh. And also it says who else is going to join them? It says that the Persians, Iran, is going to join them. Not only Iran, but all of Ham's children. It says also that Cush is going to join them, Cush's children, which is Put, and also Canaan. So let me go ahead and read that for you. Now, Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1 says, And the word of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, Son of Adam, set your face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against them, and say, Thus says Adonai Yahuwah, Behold, I am against you, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn you back and put hooks into your jaws, and I will bring you forth, you and all your horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company, with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Cush, Libya, with them, all of them with shields and a helmet. You see, it says that the Persians are going to come in, which we know that's Iran. It says Cush. Who are the Cushites? Well, we know that that is actually the Hamites. These are the ones that the Bible foretold all of Ham's children are coming. And now that Russia is helping them out with grain, and also another thing that Russia or Gog did, Gog also deleted $23 billion in debt. So right now, these people are feeling like that Russia or Gog or Rosh are the only people that are helping us. So you know what? Since they're taking us out of this colonial system that was forced upon us, and our children have been going through it, our resources have been taken, our way of life has been taken, and they try to dictate everything, we're not taking it anymore. This is the question. Why is all this going on? Well, it's simple. There is multiple natural resources in Niger, and one of the main ones that France is really dependent upon is uranium. Now, I'm going to give you this article here. It says that Niger, one of France's top 3 uranium suppliers, to operate the 56 nuclear reactors in France, 18 power plants. Operator EDF requires an average of around 8,000 tons of natural uranium every year. Now, following the cessation of mining on French soil in the early 2000s, so in France in 2000 they stopped mining, France turned to several countries simultaneously for supplies. Now, this diversification of suppliers is a source of security for the EDF. In 2022, French have 5 uranium suppliers. Kazakhstan is 23,822 tons. Uzbekistan is 16,792 tons. Namibia, they give exactly 12,303 tons. Kyrgyzstan, 506 tons. Canada, 4,043 tons. And the Czech Republic, it does 120 tons. Niger, 17,615 tons. Australia, 12,000 349 tons, Brazil 628 tons, and Hungary 22 tons. And so France has 5 main suppliers that they use, but these nations here, they also use resources. And this is why all of these things are going on. But there's something even bigger here, folks. This battle is going on, and it's been called because the Lord is calling them to battle. It's no secret right now. Everybody knows. And well, a lot of people are finding out that America is actually the land of Canaan. And you learned that Esau, when you read the book of Obadiah, came in and he took everything. He gives nothing back. But the Lord has a indignation against Edom, Esau, Gog, Magog, and Moab, Russia, Iran, China, all these nations. I'm going to read Ezekiel chapter 39 because this land right here is about to be invaded. But don't get this. When they do, the Lord is coming down with chariots. It says in Ezekiel chapter 39, therefore, son of Adam, prophesy against God, and say, thus says Adonai Yahuwah, behold, I am against you, O God, chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. I will turn you back and leave but a sixth part of you, and will cause you to come up from the north parts, and will bring upon the mountains, and I will bring you upon the mountains of Israel. And I will smite your bow out of your left hand, and will cause your arrows to fall out of your right hand. You shall fall upon the mountains of Israel, you and all your bands, and the people that are with you I will give unto the ravenous birds of every sort, to the beasts of the field to be devoured. Verse 5, you shall fall upon an open field, for I have spoken it, says Adonai Yahuwah. And I will send a fire on Magog, and among them that dwell carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am Yahuwah. Verse 7, so I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name any more. And the heathens shall know that I am Yahuwah, the Holy One in Israel. Behold, it comes, and it is done, says Adonai Yahuwah. This is the day wherefore I have spoken. And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth, and shall set fire and burn weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and the arrows, the handsteaves and the spears. They shall burn them with fire 7 years, so that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any of the forest. For they shall burn the weapons with fire, and they shall spoil those that spoil them, rob them, says Adonai Yahuwah. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto Gog a place there in the graves of Israel, the valley of the passengers on the east of the sea, and it shall stop the nose of the passengers, and there shall they bury Gog and all his multitude, and they shall call it the valley of Hamon-Gog. 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying them, that they may cleanse the land. Yea, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall be glorified, says Adonai Yahuwah. They shall sever out of men continual employment passing through the land to bury with the passengers, those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months they shall search. And the passengers that pass through the land, when any sees a man's bones, then shall he set up a sign, and they have been buried in the valley of Hamon-Gog. And also the name of the city shall be Hamorah. Thus shall they cleanse the land. And this is what's going to happen.